Okay, I am live. Thank you so much for tuning in. To all who catch the playback, or if you don't catch the first of the video, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for letting me reach the threshold of 500. I'm a few subscribers away from 600. So, big shout out to all of my new subscribers. Shout out to all of my new supporters to actually watch my video and give me that watch time and that real engagement that I need. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so sorry earlier. I was at my sister's house. It's my big sister birthday. So I had to go over there, show her some love. We went live for a second, but we weren't like engaged. But we was doing our little ladies' night out, little partying and stuff like that. So when you enter the building, please make sure you hit that like button. If you have not yet, please tap that notification bell and also subscribe. Support your girl and share if you care. Okay. Okay. So I always say when I reach at least 500 subscribers, I'm gonna come with a story time. So most definitely, I'm gonna come with a story time. I at least want to wait to one person come in the building though. So let's see. Is anybody gonna come in? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So I'm gonna start anyway. So some people may just catch the playback. That's okay. But okay, so this story time here. This story time is actually about a person I ended up meeting. Dang, I just got one in the room. Okay. Well, we got to start somewhere. So here we go. Okay, so it was an ex that I ended up meeting. I know I was at this place getting my nails done. I ended up leaving there and I stopped and got something to eat. So I ended up stopping at this restaurant and I've been there a few times and I seen him. So, I always noticed he was watching me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be shallow and be like, oh, cause he work a restaurant job. I'm not gonna give him any place. So I decided to give him, my phone number. And soon we started dating and stuff like that. So a little bit off into the relationship, I did find out, I found out immediately that he had a child mother, but I didn't know that they had just broke up. Okay. I'm not a rebound type of person, but a little bit after we started dating and going out, I found out that recently they had broke up. So I guess that was a red flag. But anyway, so we got off into a little relationship and we started courting and dating and stuff like that. So it turned out to be, a pretty decent guy. So I thought. So we started having a few issues and we ended up breaking up. So we broke up for a little bit and I hear that he did end up getting back with his ex, the mother of his child. So I just completely stepped away. I completely ridded myself of the whole situation. So some months later, he tell me that they're broke up. It's over. He hate that he ended up going back to his past and he want to see what we can do. So I started talking to him again and stuff like that. I ended up moving from one side of the town to the other side of town. And, he started coming over to my new place. So we're hanging out, we're chilling for a good little while and stuff like that. So I end up feeling it was something going on. Like it was just something in my spirit that was just telling me something's wrong. I didn't know exactly what it was. But while he was seeing me, he was going back behind my back, still seeing the mother of his child, and I didn't know. So eventually he ended up going back over there. But he was still hitting me up on social media. The mother of his child ended up finding out, okay? So look, she ended up inboxing me like, you need to stop talking to my dude. He back over here. And she was going on and on and on. So I'm like, look, I'm not talking to your dude. As a matter of fact, you probably seen where he tried to text me, and I ended up sending her screenshots. I was like, see, maybe I should have did that. Maybe it was being messy, but just beware of who messages you jump in trying to check somebody about your so-called mate. Because if you don't know what your mate is doing, it's best to just ask that person if you want to know what's going on. And most of the time, sometimes they'll tell you now. But you don't want to jump out there like your mate is automatically in the clear and you're not looking at both sides like, hey, what happened, instead of coming at me like, I'm trying to take something that belongs to you. Maybe that's something that you think belongs to you, probably don't belong to you like you think that it does. So mm. But anyway, to make a long story short, she ended up going back and forth with me a little bit. Don't you know, this was one of the coldest nights in Little Rock. This is like 2015. It was really, really cold at night. Man, don't you know, he ended up packing up the mother of his child and his daughter, that's only about 1 or 2 years old. Came all the way on the other side of town from North Little Rock to Little Rock. And then I hear a big boom. So it's like I had motion lights out there. So anytime any kind of thing move out there, the lights automatically come on. So I open up my curtain, and it's the mother of his child out there in 26-degree weather, throwing bricks at my car. And the brick actually bounced off the door. She tried to hit the windshield, but she missed, and it bounced off and hit her in the face. Like, she out there, bonnet just fell off, just looking wild, just looking wild. And I'm like, oh my God, like, how could you bring the mother or your child to try to do something like this? Like, what kind of man are you? What kind of man are you to bring the person that you say you love to a dangerous situation? You don't know what I had. You don't know what I would have done. You don't know. No matter what may go on, if you in a situation where you know you're not being honest, leave it at that and walk away. Don't ever, ever, ever put another person in the mix of your mess. And another thing, a lot of women can't put themselves in a position for a man to put them in the mess like that. If you know you got a man that's cheating, just walk away. Just walk away. Sometimes you just got to cut your losses. Sometimes you just got to cut your losses and just walk away. And and at least go to a person and ask them what's going on. Don't just assume, oh, she trying to take my man. She trying to take my man. And the reason I got the bricks on the green screen, because she tried to hit my car with a brick. So I thought that would be very interesting for the occasion of this story time. Anyway, I think everybody probably sleep by now. I don't know. But if you watch this playback, just make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Let me know if you ever had anyone that you dated try to bust out your windows. What do you think, honey? Oh my goodness. And then it's like that person, I don't know, I guess they felt like I did try to bring the mother of my child to try to bust out her windows, but she seems like a good girl, she seemed like she good and all of that. She seemed like she good, but I'm still caught up with something else. And she's trying to move on. What can I do? And it's like, I feel like you are too old for this. You are too old. You are too old to have people getting in cars, coming out in 25-degree weather to bust out windows. I mean, I'm not finna put all of my energy early in the morning where I could be getting me some rest. I could be getting some rest. And I'm out here busting out windows. So you guys drop down in that comment section. Let me know what you think. I got some other stuff, some other story times I want to tell you too. But I'm like, I want to try to see, have this ever happened to anybody else? Because I was just thinking, this situation, I just feel like I'm gonna tell somebody this story one day. You ever had something so crazy happen to you? You felt like, I'm gonna be telling this story to somebody. I'm gonna be telling this story to somebody one day. I was just like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm so much better than this. But you know what? Sometimes I really, 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 really think that sometimes the dating scene can be so messed up that we'll like accept anything. I mean, not like everybody will, but sometimes we'll take things knowing that it's probably not the best for us just because we feel like it's not much going on. I don't know. But let me stop because I'm about to start rambling on and everything. But what do you guys got going on out there? Chat room. Hold on, let me speak to the chat room. It looked like somebody had commented. Thank you for tuning in. Look like I just got two people, Well, I'm back down to one. I'm back down to one. But yes, let me get up off of here. Because they're going to be like, oh, that's the girl that goes live and has one person in her comment section. But anyway, what are y'all doing out there? What y'all got going on? Y'all check on in. Let me know what you got going on out there. But anyway, I just want to go live about that story time real quick. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you check out the Ladies Night Live. I know we weren't talking too much, but we coming with just a real show. Make sure you check it out. And thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, signing out. Katie Talk 101. Peace.